Marcus Rogers, capturing the moment. Exposed. I want to put in a little viewer's discretion is advised statement. If you have young children watching with you, you might want them to leave the room. The content of this video is for the mature in spirit, for those who can handle the truth, and not for the weak, fearful, and blind. It is written, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Satan is a spirit, and those that are in his kingdom are spirits too. It is an invisible kingdom fortified with demonic subjects. And every now and then the Most High pulls the veil from off this kingdom and allow us to see. Satan offered Jesus the best of all kingdoms, if only Jesus would bow down and worship him. Jesus said, "Get thee behind me, Satan. It is written, thou shalt serve the Most High, and him only shalt thou serve." Today, Satan need not to offer the kingdoms of the world, but just a mere boatload of subscribers. And many would be face down on the ground worshiping him, like Marcus Rogers. Marcus Rogers sits in a dark room in which he presents to you this blue background. He says it represents the blue skies and stars. But I have never seen blue skies and stars filled with so much of the demonic. Marcus Rogers says he has a different setup. He says it's supposed to be the galaxy. It's supposed to be the stars. But it is far from that. Marcus Rogers says he was sitting in his private prayer time, getting ready for this weekend, the weekend of the demonic glory cloud event. The glory cloud, scheduled for the 16th of July at 6:30 at 6005 West Urban Park Road. Marcus Rogers giving glory to Satan 666. Marcus Rogers says, "Right now you can clearly see the stars behind me. You can clearly see what is supposed to be the blue skies, and I'm in this moment. I'm in this room and I can see this happening on the wall." Here is the video.
What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna wait for a couple of people to log in. Obviously, you see I have a different setup. I've got the blue sky. It's supposed to be the galaxy. It's supposed to be the stars. And I was sitting here in my private prayer time getting ready for this weekend, and I felt, the Lord just kind of giving me a download, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and I think this is going to be very encouraging.
Marcus Rogers says, "You can clearly see what is supposed to be the blue skies." Marcus says supposed to be because he know it is something entirely different. Marcus Rogers throughout the video is getting you to focus on the blue wall that he has placed in the background. There is a good reason for this. I have already told you guys that subliminal images are Satan's #1 weapon on the church and the world. Please keep that in mind. Marcus Rogers says, many of you have been in moments like this. Marcus then turns around to look at the blue screen he has set up and says, it's beautiful. Wow, this is amazing. Here is the video.
Right? And so I'm in a heavenly place where God is giving me revelation. God is giving me some kind of download. And many of you have been in moments like this. It's beautiful. You say, wow, this is amazing. And in that moment, God spoke to me. In that moment, God touched me. In that moment, God opened my eyes and he showed me something that was so beautiful.
Marcus Rogers has turned around in his chair and is looking at the blue screen. He refers to God as he views the blue screen. He does this over and over again because for him, it is God. Marcus Rogers says he was looking at his camera and he said the Lord was speaking to him about capturing the moment. Marcus Rogers says, I'm spending time with God and I'm in this beautiful moment, and he says, capture it. When Marcus Rogers says, I'm spending time with God, he then readjusts his blue screen and sits back so that you guys can get a good look at the screen. And up pop his god, the Baphomet. Okay, you guys, I want you to take a look at this demonic entity that popped up on Marcus Rogers' blue screen. Now here it is black and white because when the screen is blue, this entity, this demonic, this demon here doesn't show up. It'll show up in the picture, but when you try to put it within the video, it disappears. But so I put a white and black film on my camera so that I can pick up the image. And this is the image that I picked up on Marcus Rogers' blue screen. You guys see this left eye right here? This is demonic, you guys. This is looking directly into the spirit realm. And this is Marcus Rogers. You see this silhouette here of this person? This is Marcus Rogers, and he is looking directly onto his blue screen. Once again, I just turned it black and white so you guys can get a good look at it. So you see this left eye here? This is a demon, you guys. You see that? And this is his right eye. Once again, this is his left eye, and this is his right eye. This is his nostrils. You see here? These two round holes, this is his nostrils, and this is his mouth down here. This is the Baphomet, you guys. This demonic entity, this demon, is the Baphomet. And once again, you can see that left eye, and you can see the right eye. And Marcus Rogers is looking right over it. And that's why he said, I'm spending time with God. And then he readjusts his screen so that this image right here just popped right up. Okay? So for Marcus Rogers, the Baphomet is his God. And the Baphomet is nothing more than a representation of Satan. Here is the video.
Anymore. And so I was looking at my camera when I was praying, and the Lord was speaking to me about capturing the moment, okay? So you take a camera, you take a picture, and 10 years, 20 years, 50 years later, your memory might get kind of foggy, but I can always go back and look at that picture. And sometimes you'll notice, whether I was in the Army and it was a picture from basic training, I look back and I say, wow, it takes me back to that place, and maybe it's not the same as how I had it memorized in my mind. And so what I felt that the Lord wanted me to share with you in this moment is, right, watch this.
Okay, you guys, I want to show you this. Do you see this demonic face right here? You can see the left eye right here. And this is the right eye. You see that eye? That is the right eye, and this is the left eye. This is a subliminal image of the Baphomet. And you can see his nose right here. So Marcus Rogers conveniently put this blue screen back up as he starts to speak about his God. You guys got to see this. This boy is so demonic, and he's a pathological liar, and he worshiped the Baphomet. Once again, if you guys just look, you see that left eye right there? And this right eye right here. And you can see the tip of the Baphomet's nose right here. So Marcus Rogers readjusts his film. He sits back so that you guys can get a good look at the Baphomet.
I'm spending time with God, and I'm in this beautiful moment, and he says, capture it.
As seen in the video, when Marcus Rogers says he is spending time with God, he means the Baphomet. He says, it's beautiful, it's amazing. He is speaking about Satan. So once again, this is Marcus Rogers right here. And this is his blue screen. And I have just turned it black and white so you guys can get a better look at what Marcus is looking at. Once again, you see that left eye. You see that right eye. And these two little round holes here are the nostrils of the Baphomet. And down here is his mouth. So do you guys see this demonic entity here? This is a demon. This is a demon, and Marcus Rogers is making reference to spending time with his God. You guys, this is right here. Marcus Rogers, you are busted. Look at this, you guys. This is a demonic. Look how evil this thing looks. Look how evil his eyes are. It's amazing. Marcus Rogers says, this is what I feel. The Lord wants me to share with you in this moment. Marcus wants to share the Baphomet with you. So he's saying the Lord wants him to share in this moment. So this is the Lord here. The Baphomet. This is his Lord right here. That's why I have little L here. Lowercase, Lord. Because it represents the Baphomet. This is his Lord. So that's why he's turned around. You know, he's no longer facing the audience talking to you over the camera. He's turned around and he's honoring and worshiping the Baphomet. And he say he's in his moment and he's spending time with his God. Look at this, you guys. This demonic, evil looking demon. Marcus Rogers captured it with his camera, and I have captured it with my camera. Marcus Rogers spends the better part of his video directing you, encouraging you to look at the blue screen in the background, wanting you to capture the Baphomet too. So once again, you guys, you can see the Baphomet, his right eye, his left eye, his left eye here, and his right eye. And you see these two round holes here. This is the Baphomet's nostrils, and then down here is his mouth. So this is a demonic entity, a demon that Marcus Rogers wants you to capture as well. So let's look at what I have captured with my camera and what Marcus Rogers finds so beautiful and amazing. Whatever is done in the dark will come to light. People, I have already told you that Marcus Rogers is an enemy of the cross, and his God is the Baphomet, aka Satan. As Marcus Rogers sits in a dark room with a blue screen, something sits with him. Have you noticed the demon that is across from Marcus Rogers? Do you see him? As Marcus Rogers sits in a dark room, something sits with him. It is a demonic entity. This is the spirit that inhabits Marcus Rogers. This is showing you the demonic spirit that drives Marcus Rogers. If you notice, it looks like him. Notice that the demonic entity looks like Marcus Rogers. It is as if Marcus Rogers is looking into a mirror at his real demonic self. This demonic spirit has a beard, a right eye, and is showing you both rows of teeth, just like Marcus Rogers. Okay, you guys, you see this demonic entity right here? Okay? And the powers that be, Satan has placed this demonic entity right here because this is mirroring Marcus Rogers. You can see this demon's right eye. You can see his nose area. You can see both the top and the bottom of his teeth. And this demon has a full beard, people. You see this? It has a full beard. And as you see with Marcus Rogers is also displaying his right eye, his nose, his top and bottom teeth, and Marcus Rogers also possess a full beard. So this individual is the spirit of Marcus Rogers. This is his spirit right here, you guys. This is why this is sitting here and right across from him, because it is mirroring Marcus Rogers. This bearded demonic spirit is the spirit Marcus Rogers is possessed by. So once again, this spirit, this demon here, represents Marcus Rogers. Here are a plethora of demons caught on camera. This is a rare find. Let's go, folks. Let's capture Marcus Rogers' beautiful and amazing moments. Demon number 1. Okay, you guys, you see this creature here? This is like an ear up here, and this is his left eye. You see that eye? And it has like a little eyebrow on top. And that's his nose, and this little glowing part right here is his mouth. So right here is the right eye, but I'm going to drop in an eye here so that it fill in the face. So if I do that, there you go. Do you see this little demon here? Okay, you see that, and there's his ear. And once again, this is the left eye. I popped in that right eye. There's the nose, and this little glowing part here is the mouth. So this is just a little demon that popped up on the screen while Marcus Rogers is turning to his blue screen and getting everyone to look at it, because he wants you to see the demon. Marcus Rogers wants you to be a part of his world, and he wants you to see this demon. Demon number 2. Okay, So you guys see this bull looking creature here, and you can see his left and his right eye, and these are just eye sockets here. So if I was to drop in two little pupils in there, it'll form the eyes that much better. And so you can see this bull looking creature, and this bull represents Baal. So once again, you can see the horns here. These represents horns, and this is a bull-like creature. You can see the round nostrils of the bull here, and then you can see the chin area and then the neck area down here. So this is a bull, and Baal represents a old ancient deity back in the Old Testament, and the Phoenicians, the Canaanites, and oftentimes the children of Israel will worship this false god named Baal, and they would sacrifice their children to Baal in hopes to get prosperity, have good crop, and their crop will yield abundance of food for them. So they would sacrifice their children to Baal. That's why you see this man with this little baby, and he's giving it to this Baal spirit, because they believe that Baal would prosper them. So this is what this is showing here. This is the spirit of Baal. Demon number 3. Okay, you guys see this demon here? It's just like part of his face is cut off, but they're allowing you to see the right eye, and you see the ear here. Okay, and then you see the jaw, the side of the face going down to the jaw. So it looks something like this. You see the eye here, and then the face is cut off, just like you see here. And you see the ear, just like you see the ear here. So this is just a demon that has popped up on Marcus Rogers' blue screen, because he wants to share the demonic with you. And we have demon number 4. You guys see this creature right here? And he's like sitting on his tail. He's sitting on his butt. And it looks like a dragon. So I duplicated the picture over here and made it smaller and darker so you guys can get a better look at it. And you can see that it has a eye socket here. It's kind of light right there. So I went ahead and put a dot in that eye socket to make it more visible for you guys. And you can see this creature right here. And it looks like a dragon. And you can see his arm here. You can see his hand, and then his other hand right here. And he's doing something. Not quite sure what he's doing, but he's doing something. And so it's like a dragon. And we all know that the dragon represents who? You got it, Satan. So here's Marcus Rogers, and he is sitting in front of his blue screen, and he has this dragon in the background. You see that? And he is introducing this to you guys, and this dragon is going directly into your subconscious mind. I've told you guys before in the past that it doesn't matter whether or not you approve of something, or if you agree with something. Once a subliminal image hits your subconscious mind, it doesn't matter whether it's good or bad, true or false, right or wrong. Once it hits your subconscious mind, you take it in as truth. You take it in as a fact, and what you once would abhor, now you're tolerating. So this is what the powers that be, Marcus Rogers, the Illuminati, wants to get into your subconscious mind. They want to put this dragon, aka Satan, into your subconscious mind, so you'll begin to tolerate it. Demon number 5. Okay, here is the Baphomet, and we're going to go over this image a little later on to give you more information about it. But you can see his left eye, and you can see his right eye. I put this circle over the right eye because it's a little lighter than this one, than the right eye. I'm sorry, the left eye, but it is there. And you see Marcus Rogers, the silhouette of this man. This is Marcus Rogers sitting in his seat, viewing the blue screen. Now I have turned the screen black and white so you guys can get a better look at this demonic entity, this demon here, because when it's blue, you can't see it as clear. So I turned it black and white so you guys can get a better look. So you can see the left eye, you can see the right eye. These two round holes here represent the nostrils of the Baphomet, and down here is his mouth. So you can see this demonic, just evil looking demon that Marcus Rogers is clearly looking at. And here I just turned it a little darker so that you guys can see it. And there is that right eye there. So you see how evil this eye looks? This thing is evil, you guys. This is like a rare sight into the spirit realm. This is the Baphomet. This is Marcus Rogers, God, and this is why he is turned around and he is focused on the Baphomet. Demon number 6. So you guys see this demon here, and once again this individual is Marcus Rogers, and he is looking at his blue screen. Once again, I have turned the blue screen to black and white so you guys can get a better look at these demons. So this is his left eye, this is his right eye, and what I'm going to do, this is his nose, and this is his mouth right here. So what I'm going to do is drop 2 dots into the eyeball sockets so you guys can see this demon even that much better. There you go. So it's the demon right here, you guys. You see that? This is his hair up here, and this is his left eye, his right eye, his nose, and his mouth. And Marcus Rogers is viewing this from his chair. Okay. This is demon number 7. You guys see this demon here? You see that? This is his left eye, and this is his right eye, his nose, and his mouth. And you can see him again over here. I just darkened it just a bit, and you guys can see the demon, and you can see Marcus Rogers looking over at the image because this is what he's all about. He's into the demonic. Okay, and this is the same demon, and I just made it black and white so you guys can see it a lot better. If you notice here, you can see it there, but when I turn it black and white, it's a little more clearer. So here, once again, this is the demon's left eye, his right eye, his nose, and his mouth. Okay, and once again, you can see him over here, just a little darker, his left eye, his right eyes, his nose, and his mouth. So this is just a demon that's running across Marcus Rogers' blue screen while Marcus Rogers is in awe. Okay, this is demon number 8. You guys see this ghostly looking demon right here? And this is the blue screen on this side here. You see that? And the demon has a left and right eye, and this is the nose, and the demon's mouth is open. You see that? Over here on the blue screen, you can see the left and the right eye, the nose area, and the demon mouth is open. So if I was to drop in 2 little white dots for eyes, you see that it brings the demon face that much clearer for you guys to see. And if I did the same over here on the blue screen, you can see the demon. Okay, and Marcus Rogers is looking at the demon too. This is him. This is Marcus Rogers, and Marcus Rogers is right over here, you guys. So he sees this demon here, but what's more importantly, he wants you guys to see this demon. He wants this into your subconscious mind. Marcus Rogers wants you to accept this demon in your subconscious mind. Demon number 9. And here's a similar demon here. and it is looking right at Marcus Roger, and Marcus Roger is capturing the moment. Okay, and if I was to put two dots in this demon's eyes and his black eye sockets, you can see the demon come more into play here. With Marcus Rogers capturing the moment, he said his God told him to do so, and that's exactly what he is doing. Demon number 10. Okay, you guys, so here is the blue screen, and on this side I have turned it black and white so that you guys are able to see it more clearly. I think you can see it better with the black and white. But as you can see, this eye here, the left eye, and this is the right eye here, you guys. And I think I put a circle around that eye so you can see it better. So once again, you can see the left eye and you can see the right eye. Down here are the lips of this demon here. You see that? These are the lips of this demon. It's just a demon here that's come across Marcus Rogers' blue screen. This is Marcus right here, and he is viewing this demonic entity, this demon here, and he wants you guys to view it as well. That is why he's turning around and sharing his blue screen with you guys. And then once again, this is the same image here, but I just turned it black and white so you guys can get a better look at it. And that is the right eye. This is the left eye. And Marcus Rogers is right here in his chair. This black silhouette is Marcus Rogers. And this is the demon that's come across his blue screen that he wants to share with you. Demon number 11. Okay, and once again, we can see the spirit of Marcus Rogers. It is still here. Okay, you see that, you guys? So anyway, you guys can see this left eye here. Okay, and right here, you can see a right eye. But I'm going to drop in an eye over this eye here so to balance out the face. Okay, so you see this eye here? And I drop this eye in over the other eye, and then you guys can see this area here represents the nose, and this down here are the lips. You see that? Those are the lips of this demonic entity that just came across Marcus Rogers' blue screen. And once again, here it is again. You can see the eye, the left eye, the right eye that I popped in, the nose, and the lips down here. Okay, so this is just a demon that's popped across Marcus Rogers' blue screen. Demon number 12. Okay, you guys, you see this demon? It looks like a finger. That's what it looks like. It looks like a finger, and you can see the left eye, you can see the right eye, you can even see the eyebrow up here. You see that? This is the left eye, and it has an eyebrow, and this is the right eye, and this is his hair. It's kind of like in a almost star-like fashion up here. And it's just a demon that popped up on his blue screen that he wants to share. Every demon that I show you guys, Marcus Rogers wants to share with you guys. He wants you guys to take it in, take it into your spirit, put it into your subconscious mind so you will accept the Baphomet, aka Satan, as your God too. Also, I put a nose and a smile on this demon so to bring out his face. He has a more complete face here. So once again, you see the left eye, the eyebrow, the right eye, his hair on top, and then I put this nose and smile line on it so that it'll bring out his face that much more clearly. Demon number 13. Okay, you guys, you see this? This is a man's face here, and you see his left eye, and then he has a right eye, but it's just a black eye socket here. You see that? Once again, that's the left eye. clearly a left eye, and then you see this black eye socket, which represents his right eye. So I'm going to put a dot there so that it'll make the face more balanced. There you go. And so you see this light spot here represents his nose, and then you can clearly see his mouth here, his lower lip here. And this man possesses a beard here. You see that? He has a beard. So this is just a demon that came across Marcus Rogers' blue screen, and then this white stuff up here represents like his hair up here. And it almost looks like he has on a turban type of a hair gear up here. So once again, this is his left eye, his right eye, his nose, and his mouth area. And he has even a mustache up here. You see that, you guys? He has even a mustache on top, and you can see his lower lip, and he has a full beard down here. Okay, and once again, this looks more like a turban or hair, one of the two up here. So this is just a demon on Marcus Rogers' blue screen that he wants to share with you guys. Demon number 14. Okay, this is just this weird looking face here, and you can see the black eye sockets here. You can see the left eye and the right eye, and this demon has a little mark in the middle of his forehead, just like you would probably see people over in India with the little spot in the middle of their forehead. And I went ahead and placed 2 dots in the black eye sockets to bring the face out that much more. So you see this demon, it looks like almost as if he has a crown on top of his head, or his head is made like a crown. And you can see he actually has a cleft in his chin. You can see that right here. And it's just a demon that is on Marcus Rogers' blue screen. He has several demons on his blue screen that he wants to share with you guys. And I've darkened the image. Here is the same demon here. And I just put in these 2 blue dots into the already black eye sockets of this demon. And once again, you see this little mark right in the middle of his forehead, like people over in India. And I did it again over here. You can see his left eye, his right eye. You can see his nose. You can see his mouth. You can see his chin area right here. Okay, and he is just gazing upward, looking at the I guess the galaxy, as Marcus Rogers says. So this is just a demon that is caught on Marcus Rogers' blue screen. Demon number 15. Now this is a grotesque spirit, and he is right here, you guys. This is his left eye, this black eye socket here. This is his left eye, and this is his right eye, and this is his right horn here. You see that? And so what I'm going to do is drop 2 white dots into the eye sockets, and then this down here is his mouth area. Okay, so I'm going to drop 2 dots into the black eye sockets to bring his face out that much better. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I stuck it over here. So you guys can see this demon here. So this is his left eye, his right eye, his right horn up here, and this is his mouth, his muzzle area right here. Okay, so this is really demonic looking, and demons come in all different shapes, forms, and they can be very, very hideous looking. Some demons are so hideous and so horrible to look at that other demons do not want to be around them. So there are demons that are so hideous looking that other demons don't want anything to do with them, and they stay away from them, believe it or not. Demon number 16. So this is a demon that's caught on Marcus Rogers' blue screen. Marcus Rogers, I darkened this image so you guys can see it better. So Marcus Rogers is right here. Okay, he's just been blackened out, but he is right here. And so you can see this demon here. You can see his left eye, And then there's an eye right here as well. Like I said, demons come in all different forms and shapes, and they can be very hideous looking. So what I'm going to do is cover up this eye here so that you guys are not distracted, so you can get a better look at this demon here. Okay, so here's this demon's left eye. Here is his ear up here. You see that? And this is his nose. It kind of hangs over. And these little dots here forms his teeth. Here is his tongue. And here is his lower jaw right here. Okay, and this is underneath his neck, and this is like under his chin, and this is his neck down here. This is his finger, and this part here is his hand. So this is just a demonic spirit that showed up once again on Marcus Rogers' blue screen. And once again, you can see the left ear here. You can see the left eye. You can see the nose that kind of hangs over. These two dots represent his teeth, and this right here represents his tongue. This is his lower jaw, and this is under his chin and his neck. And this line here represents his finger, and this is his hands. So once again, this is a demon that has showed up on Marcus Rogers' blue screen that he is constantly referring to and wanting you guys to look at. Demon number 17, androgynous, the Baphomet. Okay, you guys, I want to show you something here. I know I've already gone over this image here, but I'm going to go over it one more time because I'm adding a second element to it. So this is the Baphomet. You can see his left eye, and I have circled the right eye so you guys can see that. Once again, this is the left eye, and this is the right eye. So someone might say to me, Kim, how do you know it is the Baphomet? Okay, the Baphomet is an androgynous creature, meaning that it has both body parts of a male and female. As you can see, the Baphomet has in his lower torso, he has the sex organ of a male, and then in the upper torso, he has the breasts of a woman. So he possesses both body parts of a male and female. And if you guys look over here, do you see this woman here? Do you see her here? You can see her hair, and you can see her left eye and her right eye. And so what I'm going to do is drop in 2 eyeballs, and I'm going to drop in a mouth. Okay, you see her? You can see her hair, and you can see her body. And the reason why, and once again, you can see the left eye of the Baphomet on top of her head. And the reason why you have the Baphomet and the woman here together is because the Baphomet is both male and female. And this is what this subliminal image is showing you. It's showing you that the Baphomet is both male. This is the male part of the Baphomet, his evil eyes. You see that? And then they formed in this subliminal image of this woman, okay? So this is what this is showing you. The Baphomet is both male and female. Marcus Rogers turns to his blue screen, spreads his arms wide, and says, "One word from God, that's all you need for the rest of your life." So you can see here with Marcus Rogers, he is spreading his arms, and he is looking at God. And God to Marcus Rogers is the Baphomet. Okay, you see that? That is his left eye, and that is his right eye. And this female is here in the picture because the Baphomet is both male and female. Okay? Here is the video.
And so one word from God, that's all you need for the rest of your life. You just got to believe it. You just got to hold on to it.
Marcus Rogers is reaching out to the Baphomet on his blue wall, calling him God. So you can see once again, Marcus Rogers, he is reaching out to the Baphomet, and he's calling him God. You can see the left eye of the Baphomet. You can see the right eye of the Baphomet. You can see the woman, and you can see the strand of pearls going around her neck here. You see the strand of pearls, and then it stops because they don't want it to make it too obvious. But you can see the strand of pearls. This is her neck area, and this is her hair. And these black eye sockets, I just dropped into these two blue dots and this little mouth here, so to bring her out a little better. But the Baphomet is both male and female, and this is why you have the woman morphed into the Baphomet. Here it is again. You can see that the lady is in the nude. Okay, you can see her here. This is her hair and the two black eye sockets that I just dropped in the two blue dots, and I put in a pair of lips for her. But you can see her right here, you guys. And she is nude. You can see her buttocks area on this end, and her leg is crossed, and this leg is coming down, and this is her foot. You see that? So she is just sitting here, and she is in the nude, but once again, you can see the left eye of the Baphomet, and you can see the right eye of the Baphomet. And the Baphomet is an androgynous creature possessing both body parts of a male and female. Okay, so this is the reason why you have this woman here, and she is morphed into the face of the Baphomet. Marcus Roger is capturing the moment. Now you see what moment he is talking about. The Baphomet. Marcus Rogers is a big devil, and it is his season to be exposed. All right, take heed. Let no man deceive you. Yahshua loves you. Be blessed.